And we came into this game with our whole focus being that we wanted to play faster in transition and have an opportunity to get out and really run. I mean, we feel like that's how we're going to be our best as a team moving forward. And so I thought our guys did a really good job of that tonight. The way we measure it, almost 40 points early on in possessions because we got out and ran and pushed. And we shot the ball much better tonight. I wasn't near as concerned about that as everybody else seemed to be after the first two games. We've got guys that can shoot the ball at a high level, especially the guys that are up here. I thought we needed to take more of the right shots and take them the right way. We did that tonight, a lot more inside-out threes. I thought fundamentally they shot the ball better in terms of balance and follow through and all those old school things. And so that was really, really good to see. I thought, defensively, we still got a lot of work to do. I mean, we just do. We're not as aggressive as we want to be for us to be our best. And, that will come. We got to keep working on it. But I think defensively we got to really make some strides. Yes, sir.
With that, I think it was 24-6 in fast break points you guys held the advantage today. With that 17 turnovers, is that kind of a microcosm of that, playing faster? There's going to be mistakes at times. Is that going to make people drop that number up a little higher?
Yeah, you're going to have a few, but, if you really look at some of the ones we had tonight, there were a lot of unforced, careless ones. And so, and quite honestly, between Michael and Kean, that was 9 of them, and so those are ones that, those guys will clean up and can clean up. And we've just got to do a better job with it. I'm not of the belief, you're going to play faster, you're just going to turn it over more. We're not going to be accepting of that at all, because most of the ones that would fall into that category weren't because we were trying to play faster. We just need to be more sure with the basketball. Yes, sir.
So I noticed that we won the rebounding battle by just 2, but lost the scoring in the paint tonight to I think admittedly a much lesser opponent. What is it that you think that you could be doing differently to be attacking the paint and attacking the rim more and maybe not as much playing around the perimeter with the ball?
I don't know. I think we attacked the rim pretty good tonight. We took what the defense gave us. We got a lot out in transition, and I think that was more about how defended than how we played offensively. I mean, if you're going to tell me that, I don't know what our points per possession exactly was, but it was really high tonight, and we're going to score 85 points. I don't really care how many points we have in the paint, but we've got to defend the paint much better than we did tonight.
Jazz, how anxious were you to maybe get back out on the floor after the Washington game, and then just to see if you go in? How did that feel?
I just came in, with the right mindset. I feel like I came with that same mindset going into Washington, but, I call it like a little mishap just because I didn't play the way that I was supposed to play, offensively and what the team expected of me. And, I knew, these past 3-4 days, off, or not off, but, after the Washington game that we had, I put in the work and, played well in practice. And, I just looked forward to this game. I put that game behind me.
And Michael, back-to-back 7 assists tonight, showing off a little bit of a pull-up game as well. Kind of just take us through your first couple games. How's the adjustment going to the D1 level, and what's been successful for you out there?
My teammates have made it really easy for me. I just feel like it's been kind of a seamless transition. Obviously today got to get the turnovers down, but like we said, we want to play fast, and I just feel like it's just a perfect fit for us, being able to get the ball up the court, push, and then also just being able to defend well. I mean, that's got to be our main focus, and obviously we'll get to that, but it's been fun. That's the best way I could put it.
Coach, same question to you. How would you kind of rate Michael's performance as he gets adjusted here?
I think Michael's been terrific, and as he said, we got to watch the turnovers, and then there's 1,000 things we can point out that are little details. But what Michael really does for us is he moves the ball in transition. He's a great ball ahead guy. He finds people. As you mentioned, he can create his own shot as well, and so I think he's been a huge addition, and is only going to continue to get better.
And Sam, how about your game tonight? Career high 5 threes for you. Just kind of take us through your evening. What was working out there for you?
It really starts with this guy right here, Mike, pushing in transition, getting us open looks. And when he gets down the floor into the paint and he kicks opposite or it's in and out, I'm going to let that fly. And we got a lot of that tonight. Quez got a few too. So it was a lot of fun. And all week leading up to this game, I just tried to put in more work on my jump shot and stay confident, and I was just letting them fly with confidence.
How's the adjustment been? Because, primarily a lot of new guys knowing their spots, where to be, how to get them involved. How's that process been early on so far?
Yeah, I mean, it hasn't been terrible at all. They know their roles. I think the whole team knows their roles. And it starts with the coaches pushing us to compete with each other in practice, and then that helps them learn their roles and get better adjusted to the team itself. And, we're going to keep on building team chemistry, get better and better, and keep competing in practice to get better on the court.
Down the stretch, I know you're going to be relying on quality depth behind your starters. Tell me, it looks like you're rotating freshmen in a little more and more each game. Tell me how important it is that they're starting to pick up on things and starting to kind of understand what your expectations are.
No, that's a great point. With Hubie out, who's a guy who's logged a lot of minutes and literally won games by himself with us, making 4 or 5 threes. One of those guys is going to have to play double-digit minutes, and we probably need a second one to be able to contribute some. Fiston has kind of separated himself as the guy that's most able, especially physically, to go in there and earn the double-digit minutes. Past that, quite honestly, it's a work in progress. We're trying to figure out. I thought that, we gave Jeremiah a chance tonight because he's been better in practice than Randall has, and I thought he was better than Randall during the game tonight. So, we'll see. What we won't do probably is play both of them, quite honestly. So it'll be interesting to see who gets those minutes.
Struggle early, first 3-4 minutes. Cade comes in. It seems like his activity really kind of helped give you guys a spark there. How's he liking that role coming off the bench and just kind of really giving you guys a spark there, especially with on?
Yeah, I think these guys would tell you Cade's been fantastic. He's an extremely hard worker. He plays hard and competes every day. Has no ego. I mean, literally came here because he said he just wanted to get better and win. He knew that we already had Kean Atijere committed and still wanted to come. And so, I think he's been outstanding, and it's huge for us, especially as we get into league play, to have 2 guys down there that we think can, do some really positive things.
Thoughts on the crowd initially, and just unveiling of the banner, what that means to the program.
Yeah, it's great, right? Like we talk about a lot. For us, it's 3 days in March. That's the reality of our situation, and so to be able to see the banner drop is good. Now, the thing is, you're not defending champs. It's not a heavyweight title belt, right? You got to play this year and try to do it again. But I thought for an opening game after being 0-2 and playing a non-D1 team, I thought the opening crowd was really good. It was good to see some students. I know our marketing department administration really put some work in to try to target that, and hopefully we can continue to build on that because it's a great arena and a great atmosphere, and it makes a huge difference for our guys.
Just to close it up then, Coach, obviously big game Sunday. What's kind of the approach?
Right now we got to get better defensively, or we're not going to beat anybody good. I think that's our biggest challenge, and so we're going to spend the next few days, trying to get better, preparing, of course, but trying to get better because we're going to have to defend at a much higher level to compete on Sunday.
And then just last one, Samson kind of question. Obviously, you guys did it last year. Like Coach just said, it's a new year, whole different team they got over there. What's the locker room's approach?
We're just going to approach how we approach every game, really. We know it's a big game on Sunday coming up, but we're just going to go into practice these next 3-4 days that we got and compete really hard and go into the game with our, ready to compete as hard as we can. And that's what we got to do to come out with a win on that day.
All right. Thanks, guys.